Hello. It is about, I think, 5:30ish. I have had a pretty long day, so I think I'm going to wrap up the day with a nice little self-care evening. I wanted to take you guys along with me. I think I'm going to be starting with a bath. I'm going to do like a little essential oil blend in there that I'll show you guys. And then, other than that, I probably just see where the evening takes me, kind of feel into what I'm really craving doing. I just finished up a load of laundry, so I'm just waiting on that to dry, and I'll be done with all my tasks for the day. So I'm feeling pretty relaxed, feeling pretty good. And I also wanted to show you guys some of the products that I've been loving for my hygiene and self-care. I have my nice little lemon ice water to hydrate and keep me going. I should have added some chia seeds, but this is good enough. So I'm going to enjoy my lemon water, draw a nice hot bath, and probably read a bit of my book while I'm in there. I really just want to let myself relax. Probably put on some peaceful lo-fi music. It sounds absolutely perfect right now. But enough yapping, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the essential oil bath blend I'm going to be using. I'm starting off with a few drops of eucalyptus essential oil, which is perfect for sore muscles and stress reduction. It's also really good for hydrating the skin and relieving congestion. And then I'm going to add in some lavender, which is perfect for promoting relaxation and restful sleep. It just smells so amazing and it helps me feel so calm. And then lastly, I'm going to add in some cedarwood essential oil. This is great for promoting restful sleep. It has a lovely woody aroma. It lets me feel like I'm in the forest for a little while. And it is also amazing for soothing skin irritation, so I'm adding it to help me combat some bug bites I've been suffering from. These are the books I'm currently reading. I'm reading The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And then I'm also reading this poetry book called Velvet Dragonflies by Billy Chapata. And this has been an amazing book. I'll be sharing some of these poems at the end of the video if you guys are interested in that. I just spent the rest of the time relaxing in the tub, enjoying the aromas of the essential oils. And then these are the products I use. I start by washing my hair and then putting my conditioner on so that I can put my hair in a bun and let it sit the rest of the bath just to really let my hair stay moisturized and soft and give it a little of the moisture that it needs. This is my face wash I've been using. This is the different hydrating cleanser and I really enjoy it so far. I've seen some skin improvements already. This is my shaving lineup. I'll use the shaving oil, then the shave gel, and then finally finish off with the body polish scrub. And then this is the other scrub that I use. This is the Soap and Glory Magnificoco. It smells like coconut and vanilla, and I swear this is the best smelling scrub ever. I could use this every day. And then before I get out of the bath, I'll use this. This is just a body oil. I'll put it all over my body while my skin is still damp so that it can really absorb and moisturize my skin. And then this is the body wash that I'm using. As you guys might be able to see, I really enjoy the smell of coconut. And it makes the best bubbles in the tub. And now it's time for some skincare. I've been keeping my skincare routine pretty basic. I am on a mission to clear up my skin at the moment, so I try not to do anything that is going to stress it out too much. Try not to use anything too oil-based. I usually just do my moisturizer, or I will do an essential oil mixed with aloe and put that on before I put on my face moisturizer. And I also try to do a little facial massage each day as well. And then I am going to be putting on the little scented oil that I am super obsessed with. I just love the way it smells and it helps me feel so fresh and clean after a shower. This is from the Coral Gables. I just have the coral scent and it smells so good. I also really love the Southern Jasmine scent from them. I think that one's my absolute favorite, but I'm out right now.
I'm just combing through my hair so it doesn't dry too crazy. I just wanted to make sure my bangs dried in the right direction mostly, and combing it a bit really helps with that without me having to style them once it's dry. And now that my hair is all combed out, I'm going to be using this rosemary mint hair oil, and I absolutely love this. I feel like it makes my scalp feel so relieved, and rosemary is supposed to be amazing for hair growth. Normally, I would do like a rosemary rinse once a week, but at the moment I haven't been able to do that, so this rosemary hair oil is the perfect stand in. And it doesn't make my scalp oily either. My hair is very prone to getting oily, and this oil doesn't upset it at all. And then I'm using a different oil on the ends of my hair for a little bit extra moisture. They tend to get very dry, so I'm just using this jasmine hair oil to give them a little extra boost. And this is like the perfect oil combination for me. I only use 3 to 4 drops of each. And then we can never forget deodorant. I feel like this is such an essential step for helping me feel clean. And then this is the moisturizer I'm using. I'm just using the classic Vaseline Cocoa Radiant Moisturizer. It does the job. And then I also use this body oil in addition to the one that I use in the shower. This is a vanilla scented one. I just love the smell of it. This is my face moisturizer. It has collagen, and I feel like it makes my skin super soft, which I enjoy. This is the Coral Gables, the Coral Oil. This is the best fragrance oil I have ever tried in my life. And then, of course, I have to finish off with the Choco Musk perfume. This has the best vanilla scent ever. And then finally, I'm going to be putting some of this lotion on my feet and putting these socks on to help really lock it in. I'm doing a face mask while I file my nails. So I got out my little nail kit, put on some YouTube, put on my face mask, and then I'm just going to file my nails and apply some cuticle oil. And this kind of pampering just helps me feel so taken care of. It helps me feel like I truly am worth the time and the energy it takes to take care of myself. And I feel like when I take care of myself, I feel a lot better. It helps me feel more confident, it helps me feel more motivated, and it really just helps me feel like the best version of myself. The best thing I feel that we can do for the world is take care of ourselves.
Alrighty, I just finished all of my self care stuff. I went ahead, did a little mani pedi, put the socks on with the lotion, just like I said, and I'm probably also gonna do my eyebrows. I figure why not do like a whole self care day while I'm at it. And I think before that, I'm gonna start dinner. I'm getting a little bit hungry. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna make yet, but I did defrost some chicken, so definitely something with that. But I'm gonna get that started so that way it's not super late for dinner, because I think it's already like 7 o'clock at this point. I've just been chilling, relaxing, watching some YouTube while I do my little self care stuff. I wanted to read some of the poems that I read while I was in the bath that really stood out to me. I kind of just flipped through the book just to kind of let myself maybe stumble upon what I needed. And this is Velvet Dragonflies by Billy Chapata. The first one I wanted to read you guys is on page 60. It says affirmation. Love that doesn't pick and choose which parts of you are worthy. Love that doesn't pick and choose when you are worth showing up for. Love that doesn't pick and choose if your battles are worth fighting for. This is the love you are worthy of. I just really like that one because I think it reminds us all that we are all worthy of being loved. We are all worthy of having people in our life that support us. And we are all worthy of loving ourselves in that way too. And maybe becoming our own best supporter. So I feel like loving yourself truly is key to healing. You have to really truly learn to accept yourself. The next one is from page 91. One of the biggest lessons you can ever learn is that it is not up to you to awaken someone else's healing. It is not up to you to awaken that dormant volcano of warmth that exists within them in hopes that they erupt love for themselves. They've got to want it more than you do. And then they have like a little explanation thing at the top, so I thought I'd read that to you guys and then give you my thoughts on it as well. It says, just because you want to help someone doesn't mean that you should. That doesn't make you malicious or inconsiderate, but sometimes people need to unlock healing for themselves. Sometimes constantly pushing them towards a destination isn't what's going to help them get there. Sometimes involving yourself isn't going to lessen the load for them. Sometimes all you can do is support them through their healing while they figure out the answers for themselves. Sometimes they've got to want it more than you want it for them. And I feel like this just speaks to, you have to give people their own time. They all have lessons to learn, and you can't rush them into loving themselves more or becoming anything unless they're actually ready to. But they just may not be at that point yet. They may get there soon, but I feel like all you can really do is support them through whatever phase of life they're in naturally at the moment. Never feel the need to push anybody into any other stage in their life. It is not your responsibility to heal anybody but yourself. And that's kind of what that poem made me reflect on. I have another one here. This is page 164. Your layers make you limitless. How beautiful it is to know yourself, but know that there are still many parts to you that you are yet to discover. And this one made me the most excited and resonated the most, I feel, out of all of them. We're always learning new things about ourselves. We're always changing. We're always growing. There is always going to be something more that we can discover about ourselves and who we are authentically. And I think that is so amazing and so exciting, truly. And I feel like we should fall in love with exploring those parts of ourselves and learning ourselves and truly having an understanding of what we want out of this life and the type of person that we want to be and the type of person that we are, even without having to do anything else. So I think that was all that I had left a little bookmark for. Let me make sure. Yeah. That one was my favorite that I read today. I knew I had to share it with you guys. The other two really resonated as well. And I just remembered I had this book, and I'm super excited I did. I was looking for another poetry book to read other than the one I had been reading. I felt like I needed like a little change of pace, and this one is perfect right now. It's all about healing and self-love, rediscovering yourself, and self-worth, really. I love just reading a few poems a day, whether it be outside or watching the sunset in the morning maybe, or even like this evening in the bath. I feel like it's become kind of an essential for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed reading this poetry with me, and if you did, I would be happy to share more.